Hello everybody, welcome back. I am happy. I'm sure you could hear it in my voice. I am actually really happy. For the first time in a long time, I've watched a series that I can say I really enjoy. Now, when you hear the name Jack Reacher, you probably think of the two movies starring Tom Cruise or the Jack Reacher novel series by Lee Child. If your preference is the latter, or hell, even if the former is your preference, you will definitely be blown away by Amazon Prime's video miniseries Reacher. I mean, seriously, because every once in a while a TV series comes along that gets it right. And this is such a series. Fans of the novels will be very pleased. Because unlike the movies this time, Jack Reacher looks and acts as intimidating as his character is meant to be. A former U.S. Army military policeman, Reacher visits the fictional rural town of Margrave, Georgia, where he is falsely accused of murder and quickly becomes embroiled in a violent and brutal criminal conspiracy. From the very start, this 8-episode series is truly magnificent, as it's based on Killing Floor, the first book of the Jack Reacher franchise. Alan Ritchson's portrayal of Jack Reacher is fantastic. He's standing at well over 6 feet tall, ripped, and with a stern expression. He fits the character perfectly. He even intimidates this guy abusing his wife just by watching him. He says nothing for the first 5 to 10 minutes of this show, but his presence alone speaks volumes. When I first knew Alan Ritchson, it was as Aquaman from Smallville, and he was a good character. He starred in a number of other roles since then, most recently as Hank Hall, aka Hawk from Titans. You know, Dove and Hawk, yeah, he was Hawk. But personally, I didn't really like him much in that role. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of the whole Titans TV series at all. I really am not. But in this role, pure perfection. Not only is Reacher intimidating, but he is smart as hell. The way he can expertly read people in an instant, decipher clues from the smallest details, along with his keen insight, make him a force to be reckoned with. The same goes for literally every one of the other leading characters. We have Malcolm Goodwin as Oscar Finley, Chief Detective of the Margrave Police Department. He is well educated, direct, and despite being the only black police officer on the force, he's sharper than all of them, as he begins to suspect there is a larger conspiracy at work in Margrave. Finley is a character that grows on you and evolves as the show moves along. Even if you don't initially like him at the start, by the second or third episode, you will like him. That's how good these characters are depicted. Next, we have Willa Fitzgerald as Roscoe Conklin. She's an officer of the MPD with a strong sense of idealism and a gift for investigation. Now, Roscoe is a female lead done right. Let me say that again. A female lead done right. She's what you get when you write a female lead like an actual person and not some angry, toxic, man-belittling she-beast that stomps around stepping on penises as she goes along. She's tough, caring, determined, resolute, and truly inspiring. Roscoe is as important to this show as Reacher, and her belief in him and desire to get justice is what brings and binds all three of them together and gets them to eventually work as a well-oiled team. Now, I can't mention great female characters without talking about Kristin Crook as Charlie Hubble. Of course, as many people may know her better as Lana Lang from Smallville. She looks just as lovely as she did when she was on Smallville. In this series, she plays the wife of Paul Hubble, a banker that unwillingly gets embroiled in a massive criminal conspiracy that puts himself and his family in danger. Charlie has to struggle to keep herself and her two daughters safe, all while trying to keep her sanity intact. Apart from her southern accent sounding a little forced at times, she was spectacular in this role. Truly spectacular. Each episode of this show is gripping and intriguing and will have you eager to binge watch all of them. Now, I actually had to pace myself to watch one episode a day just to make the excitement and entertainment last longer. Because once I'm done, I really don't have anything else to watch. But that's the thing about it. The mystery and suspense of the plot is intoxicating and paired with sweet, sweet, beautiful, brutal violence. Mixed in, it just sweetens how great this show is. If you're a lover of crime thrillers with twists and turns that keep you guessing, as well as ones that push the boundary with that shock factor, then this is the show for you. I mean, one guy actually got nailed to a wall and force-fed his own balls. If that's not a crime thriller, I don't know what is. Reacher, Roscoe, and Finlay are among the only few decent people left in that town. And they're smack dab in the middle of a massive conspiracy where no one is safe and bodies are dropping like dominoes. Adding a crooked police force, a corrupt mayor, a business tycoon that could be that business tycoon that is a crooked, corrupt son of a bitch himself, and not to mention his even worse asshole son, and you still only have half the story. Not only is this story fantastic, but the show paces itself very well, giving everything time to unravel properly and naturally, while allowing several opportunities for Reacher to demonstrate his deadly skills. The first thing he does during his short stay in prison is instantly beat the shit out of some dickhead lifer, and then straight up tears apart some other prisoners who were sent to kill him, which leads to 7 more episodes of him crushing and breaking bones, slicing throats, and playing hangman with an assassin. My one grievance with this show is that due to it being only 8 episodes, the last episode felt a little rushed, like they tried to tie everything up too quickly. Had the series been 10 or even 13 episodes, it would have given more time to properly pace out the final showdown better, but despite that, it goes out with a bang and a whole lot of that sweet, sweet, satisfying violence. This show stays true to its genre, which is something I have always said is extremely important, regardless of whether it be a movie or a TV series. The way every aspect of it is detailed to give the viewers a fantastic visual story, as well as an expertly detailed and intriguing thriller mystery without any unwanted nonsense thrown in, is what sets this series apart. Every character, even the filler ones, had a profound purpose to the story. Like Maria Stein as Frances Neely, a former army investigator who worked with Reacher. She's now a private detective and once she was introduced, she instantly becomes essential to the show and is lined up perfectly to help them. Now, Richa is basically a modern-day drifter, kind of like a hero from one of them old Western movies that rides into town and stirs up trouble while having to battle crooked outlaws that are gunning for him at every turn, and then has to save the town and get the girl, all before he eventually has to move on. Some might say this type of hero is outdated, but this is what people want. A mysterious, intimidating badass who gets the job done. And I mean, literally 3 days after this show premiered, it was instantly renewed for a second season. So that just confirms how damn awesome it is, and the fact that this is what people actually want to watch. They want to see this kind of thing. They want to see a series that fires on all cylinders and gives the audience what they want: entertainment. If I have to recommend a show for you to watch right now, I strongly recommend Reacher. Strongly recommend it. Final rating, 4.6 out of 5. Highly recommend that you watch it. Fantastic show. Can't say nothing about it. Because I watched it and I'm so happy. I hope that when I do this next season, it's even better than this one. Excellent show. May very well go and binge watch it again just now, just to see it again. It was that good. Okay, well, there you have it. That's my review for Reacher Season 1. Be sure to check it out. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I put out a new video. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you've seen it, if you're going to watch it. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. And I will see you all again in the next video. I think I'm going to go watch Reacher again. Take care.